This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
Barack Obama is at it again. He's taking the amazing story of job creation by Mitt Romney at Bain Capital and turning it on its head. His latest ad shows workers at a company that Bain Capital gave a complete do-over. Let's take a closer look at what the people in Obama's ad are actually saying about Mitt Romney and Bain. Like this man.
One day we had a job, and the next day we didn't.
That's right. Mitt Romney is about change. How is one day for a quick turnaround? But there's more.
When Bain Capital bought us and AMPAD come in, that was a whole different story. They put armed guards up at the doors.
Yes, you're welcome for the jobs, armed guards. Hiring guards to keep out former workers is one of the fastest growing sectors of this economy. And Mitt Romney is at the forefront leading the charge. But the Bain jobs don't stop there.
I had my electricity turned off and my heat turned off, and they were threatening to take my car.
The workers shutting off those utilities and repossessing those cars have Mitt Romney to thank for their employment. Listen to this grateful former worker describe Mitt.
He's just the opposite of Robin Hood.
Because Robin Hood was a strange fey man in tights, and Mitt Romney is real. Remember, we got these testimonials right from Barack Obama's own ad. Don't let Obama twist the truth.
I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message.
This issue is not a, quote, distraction. This is part of the debate that we're going to be having in this election campaign about how do we create an economy where everybody, from top to bottom, folks on Wall Street and folks on Main Street, have a shot at success.
That's what you want the president to be concerned about. Not everybody will be successful, and not everybody will not be successful, but everybody ought to have a shot at being whatever they want to be, because this is America. And of course, if you're a creditor of a company that Mitt Romney spies and says, ooh, I could put $5 million into that. I can get, a valuation of it, with, the banks and future cash flow and firing all the employees plus all the hard assets it's totally worth more than $5 million. I can go buy. And then what I'll do is I'll stiff the creditors on the way. And here are the real numbers. Okay. This is just so disgusting. Politico reported this about AMPAD. It says the Obama campaign is opening up a fresh line of attack on Bain Capital using the story of AMPAD, an ultimately bankrupt company backed by Bain, which laid off all the workers at an Indiana factory it purchased in 1994 and added debt to its rolls for years after. The story of the workers laid off by AMPAD who had to reapply for their jobs with smaller wages and benefits, only to see their Indiana plant close within a year, has been told to great effect in the past, particularly in Mitt Romney's 1994 U.S. Senate race against the late Ted Kennedy. That's how old this story is, by the way. But Mitt Romney wants to talk about Bain Capital. It's his calling card. I imagine if Mitt Romney becomes the president of the United States, his new card will say CEO USA. Except we don't have a CEO.